Hello friends, welcome back to my exam coaching classes. So first of all, thank you so much for watching my videos and thank you so much for your support. From today we are going to start our preparation for the upcoming Staff Selection Commission CGLE exam as well as the preparation for the upcoming IBPS exam. So as promised with my dear students, I am starting with the first topic, that is syllogism. And syllogism is, as you know, is one of the very important topic for almost every competitive exams, right? So syllogism, we will start with basic today, and today we will be covering part 1, that is basic, and then in the coming up classes we will be completing part 2 and part 3, that is advanced level questions from the topic syllogism. Okay, so today in this video I am going to cover the basic of syllogism. What is syllogism, how questions are asked, and what are the basic things we need to understand when we talk about this particular topic. Okay, so I hope you all are ready. So let us go to the topic syllogism. So when we talk about syllogism, students, syllogism means inference or deduction. So in your questions, the generally statements are given and along with the conclusions are also given. So statement conclusion problems, they are special type of questions which falls under the category called syllogism. So how to solve these type of questions, that is what we are going to do today. So to do that, we have some basic uh, tricks which we need to understand. What actually happens? Questions contain two or more statements and two or more conclusions based on the given statement. So every question you will have first statement, and based on the statement there will be conclusions. So in the conclusions, some of the conclusions will be right, some of the conclusions will be wrong. What we have to do is we have to select, we have to choose the correct conclusion which is correct by the given statement. Then by solving the, but how will you decide which one is correct, which one is wrong? That is only by solving the syllogism. So that is very important. So statement and conclusion problems will be given, statement and conclusion problems. So in that, based on the statement, conclusions are correct or not, that we have to check. Based on the statement, we have to choose the correct conclusion only. What is the correct conclusion? 1 2 3 4, two conclusions are given, then options are given, only conclusion 1 is correct, only conclusion 2 is correct, like that it is given. You have to select which conclusion is correct, and that you can decide only when you solve the given syllogism. So syllogism related questions are very important, and syllogism related questions are solved by using Venn diagrams. So we will see what is Venn diagrams also. So let us go to the next part and see what are they. Type 1 questions. First type of questions are asked like this. All P R Q. So the word all are important here. All is the word used here. All. So all, this word is very important for you. And please note, we are talking about questions based on the word used is all. So all is very important. Okay, so whenever we have all P or Q means all P comes under Q. So you can see here all P, this circle P comes under the big circle Q. So P and Q are like this, or you can say all P or Q, both P and Q are equal. So they will coincide. So both P and Q are the same size. Understand very clearly. All P or Q means there are two options we can draw the Venn diagram. What are Venn diagrams? Venn diagrams are nothing but when you draw the given statement in the form of circles, they are called Venn diagram. For example, let me tell you, we have A and B. A is this circle and B is suppose a big circle, and I am telling you all A or B. All A or B means B will be outside, that is B, and all A or B, A will be inside. What does it mean? It means whatever is there in A, all A, that comes under B. That comes under B. For example, let me tell you, A include numbers 1, 2 and 3. B includes numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So now A is 1, 2 and 3. B is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So A is there in B. 1 is here, 2 is here, 3 is here. So what I can do, instead of this 1, 2, 3, I can put this A here. This is A. So that means all A is inside B. So all, the word all are very, very important for you when we talk about syllogism. So the type 1, we have seen what? In type 1, we have seen the word all. All, whenever you have this word, you can draw the Venn diagram in two different ways. The first way is this way. That is P inside Q. All P are Q means P inside Q. If I say all X are Y. So what I will do? All X are Y. So Y will be outside. That is Y. And inside Y we can say X is inside. All X are Y. Now there are conditions. If I say here, if I take A is equal to 1, 2 and 3 and B is also equal to 1, 2 and 3. So let us take A is 1, 2 and 3 and let us take B is also equal to 1, 2 and 3. So I can say all A are B. So A and B are equal. In that case, I can draw A is like this and over A I can write B also same. So both of these are A as well as B. So if they are equal, I can draw a Venn diagram like this. So this is type 1 type of syllogism. All, the word all are very, very important. I hope you understood it. Now let us go to the second type. Next type is no P is Q. No P is Q. The word next type is what? No. The word used is no. So no is very, very important. The first word we have seen is all. Now what we are seeing is no. No P is Q. That means P is not related to Q. P is different. Q is different. So whenever we have no word is used, we have to draw the Venn diagram in this fashion because A and B are different. So A is not related to B. For example, if I say A is equal to 1, 2 and 3. This is the set A and B is equal to 4, 6 and 8. So is A and B are equal? No, none of the members of A are included in B and none of the members of B are included in A. So A is not equal to B. A is not there in B. So I have to write A is separate and B is separate. So A and B are different. So what I have to tell you is whenever you use the word no, this word no in syllogism questions, no means the Venn diagram will be separate. A is separate, B is separate, P is separate, Q is separate, whatever it is. X is separate, Y is separate. Whatever is given in your question, accordingly. N is given, so M is separate, N is separate. So accordingly, you can draw. So syllogism type 2, this is type 2. So type 2 are no. First we have seen all, second we have seen no. And what is the next type of question? Next, the next type, the third type. Third type is word sum. Sum P R Q. So some word is used here, not, that is the word some. Some word is used here. So we have seen in the first part, we have seen the word all. In the second, we have seen the word no. And in the third part, we have seen the word some. So when we have this word, some is used here, then some part of P or Q. So for example, not everything, only some part of P comes under Q. Only some part. So it can be full or it can be all. Okay, for example, some part of P or Q. So this way also we can do. Means, for example, let me tell you, let me take it this way. P is equal to A, B and C. And Q is equal to A, D, F, H. So now if I draw P and Q, A is common. A is common. So I can do like this. If I say P is equal to A, B, C, so B is here, C is here, A I can put here. And A is common area. In common area, we have to put that word A. And then Q includes A, D, F, H. So A is here, D, F, and H. D, F, and H are not a part of P. Similarly, B and C are not a part of Q. For example, let me draw it like this. P is equal to what? P is equal to A, B, and C. But Q also includes A. So A is common. So I can draw Q like this. A, D, F, H. So this is your P Venn diagram and this is your Q set. P and Q are two different set. So this is the Venn diagram we can draw for this. So what is the actual meaning of this? Some part of P are there in Q. That is the word we used here, some. Some part of P are there in Q. That is the word. That means A is a common thing. So some part are there. So this is the first way of expressing this sentence in the form of Venn diagram. Now, let me tell you, this can be done in some other way also. For example, let me take it as P is equal to A, B, C, D, E, F, G. That is the set P. And set Q is equal to D, E, and F. This is set Q. So P comes like this. So this is your set P in which we have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, this much. But in Q, we have D, E, F only. So Q will be like this. This is Q. That means some part of P comes in Q. Not every letters, only some part comes in Q. Thus that means whenever you have this word some, you can draw like this also. This is the second type. So different versions, type 1, type 2 and type 3. Type 1 we have seen how to express the word all. Type 2 we have seen how to express the word no. And type 3 we have seen how to express the word some. So these three are the basics of syllogism: all, no, and some. So before going to the questions, students, let me tell you, let us practice some questions today using this type. What we are doing today, the basic contains all and no and some. These words will be there in the statement. Whenever these words comes in the statement, how to draw the Venn diagram and how to solve the syllogism. After solving the syllogism, how you can make which conclusion are correct. Understand it very clearly. First we will use the statement and we will read the statement and see out of this all, no, and some, which word is used. Accordingly, you have to draw the Venn diagram. After drawing the Venn diagram, we will see how to solve the syllogism and which conclusion, given conclusion which conclusion is correct. Accordingly, we will mark the correct answer. So let me go to some of the questions for your practice. Type 1 we have seen some P are not Q. So this is also some P are not Q also will be the same as some P are Q. Okay, let me model questions will be like this. Now how to mark your answer? In each question there will be two statements and that two statement will be followed by two conclusions. Two statement and two conclusion. There will be statement will be statement 1 and statement 2. So statement 1, one statement will be given to you, statement 2 will be given to you, and after that there will be conclusions given to you. So in conclusions also there will be conclusion 1 and there will be conclusion 2. Understand it very clearly. When we go to the question, you will understand it clearly. In every question there will be two statement, statement 1 and statement 2. After that statement, there will be two conclusions given to you. That is conclusion 1 and conclusion 2. Now what you have to do is decide which of the given conclusions logically follow the statement. Read the statement read the conclusion and see which conclusion logically follow the statement, which conclusion is correct according to the given statement. Understand very clearly, students. Read the statement clearly, read the conclusions clearly, draw the Venn diagram according to the given statement, and then see which conclusion are correct. In some questions, conclusion 1 will be correct. In some questions, conclusion 2 will be correct. In some questions, both 1 and 2 are correct. In some questions, both of them are not correct. So what we have to do, if only conclusion 1 correct, then we have to mark 1 as the option. Suppose only conclusion 1 follows, only conclusion 1 is correct, then we have to mark the first option as the correct option. Suppose conclusion 2 is correct, only conclusion 2, 1 is wrong, then we have to mark second as the correct option, number 2. Number 1 is only when first conclusion is correct. Number 2 option is only second conclusion is correct. And suppose both of them are correct, both 1 and 2, conclusion 1 and conclusion 2, both of them are correct, then we have to mark option 3. And suppose both of them are not correct, neither 1 nor 2 follows, then we have to select 4. If both 1 and 2 are correct, then we have to select 5. Now let me tell you, there is a confusion normally students have between 1 and 3 and 5. In 3 and 5, if you are 100% sure that both the conclusions are correct, if you are 100% sure that both the conclusions are correct, then your answer should be 5. If you think out of 1 and 2, any one can be correct, either 1 or 2, either 1 or 2, then 3 will be the correct answer. So there is no confusion between 3 and 5. If you are 100% sure from the given statements and conclusion that both the options are correct, 100% both options follow, then option 5 is the correct answer. So I hope you understood this part. Now let us go with some questions. So this is question number 1. Statement is given, some books are pen. So listen very carefully what word is used here. Some books are pens. Some is the word used here. Some books are pens. And second statement is all pens are papers. All pens are papers. So you can see which are the words used here. Some is the word used here. All is the word used here. So in the previous part, in the initial part of this video, we have seen some means what Venn diagram will come, all means what Venn diagram will come. So now accordingly, let us draw this and finalize it. For example, some books are pens. We are talking about what? We are talking about books and pens. Some books are pens. All books are not pens. Some books are only pens. So let me draw it like this. Let me tell you, this is my books and this is my pen. So what I have done, all books are not pen. Some part of the books are pens. And second, this is statement 1. What is the second statement? Second statement is all pens are papers. When we have the word all pens are papers. All pens. When we have the word all pens comes under paper. All pens comes under paper. So this will be paper. Understand it very clearly. Some means we will be putting like this. This is for the word some. All means we will be drawing the Venn diagram like this. This is for the word all. So these are the two words used here in the question. Some books are pens. When we have this, some books are pens. So we have taken first diagram, some of the books are pens. And second is all pens are papers. All pens are papers. So all pens comes under paper. All pens are paper. That also we have drawn. Now let us see from this diagram. From this diagram, you have to see which conclusion is correct. Conclusion 1 says what? Some papers are books. Some papers comes in book part. Yes, books and paper are common area. This is the common area. So some papers are books. So statement 1 is correct. Some papers are books only. All books are papers. All books comes under paper. No, this part is not coming under paper. So all books are not paper. So statement 2 is wrong. So what we got? We got first statement is correct. We got second statement is wrong. Only first statement follows. Only if conclusion 1 follows, we have to mark this as the correct option. So I hope you understood it very clearly. So let me go to next question. You can note it and practice it with all these words. These words are very important for you. So in this question, we have used the word some and all. So now let us go to the next question and see. Here, this is a statement 1 and this is a statement 2. So what is a statement 1? Statement 1 is all pins are roads. The word used here is all. So again, the word used here is all. All pins are roads. So all means we have to draw a Venn diagram like this. So all pins, they are pins. All pins are roads. Now second is all roads are sticks. All roads are sticks. All roads comes under sticks. So they are sticks. So we have drawn the Venn diagram. Using this Venn diagram, let us see which conclusion is correct. So what is the conclusion 1? Conclusion 1 says some sticks are pins. Some sticks are pins. Of course, this full is stick. Under that full, pins are there. So some sticks are pins. So option 1, that is conclusion 1 is correct. Second option is what? Second conclusion. Second conclusion says all pins are sticks. All pins are sticks. All pins are also coming under stick only. So all pins are sticks. They are also correct because all pins comes under the big circle stick. So both 1 and 2 are 100% sure, 100% correct. So here you can say both pin and stick are both conclusions 1 and 2 are following. So if both follow, we can say option 5 is the correct option. So students, this type of questions are basic questions. Here we have seen 3 important words. The words are all, some and no. So based on this, when question comes in syllogism, they are the basic questions. So this video I am covering only the questions based on basic. In the next video, I'll be covering syllogism part 2, in which we will have advanced type of questions and we will have questions in combination also. So this type of questions are very common for exams like Staff Selection Commission, SSC, CGL exam, CHSL exam, IBPS, PO, IBPS, clerk exam. Syllogism is one of the very important part. Okay, so I hope you understood this concept, basic concept, and practice with the more and more questions. So if you want to practice with more questions, I would like to inform you that you can download this app from Google Play Store, My Exam Coaching. So My Exam Coaching, we will have different courses, different free study materials. You can download question papers. You can attempt free mock test series. Everything is available in this app. You can download it from the Google Play Store. And students, thanks for watching. We will meet with the second part in the next video. Thank you so much.